It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a tower.
Dobro večer. Yay!
Dobro večer, Divine Pisces 222. It is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Feminine Friday. November 12th, 2021. So I'm going to do our feminine reading today for Feminine Friday. Hope everybody survived the portal yesterday. A lot of things coming to an end, a lot of new beginnings happening, but the old has to go away before the new comes in, right? A lot of glitches in the matrix happening right now too, guys. Let me know in the comments below anything weird you've been experiencing, like technological or electrical disturbances, people malfunctioning. It's been a thing. It's been really weird. Quick reminder that my Breaking the Cycle free webinar is going to be live on YouTube tomorrow, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Those of you who have signed up and you intend to join, please make sure you check your email because you should have an email from me to join the event group, guys. And I'm really excited because I have quite a few people signed up to come, but you're welcome to come even if you haven't signed up. That's totally fine. But just be aware that those who are in the group, those are going to be the ones who will be able to ask their questions first. So I will answer those questions first before I open it up for questions from people who show up and want to ask questions in the chat. There will also be a replay option for a couple of days. So those of you who missed the live, you can go back and watch, no problem. That's perfectly fine. And you can ask your questions in the comments. If you have a question to ask, if you're watching the replay, if you have a question you'd like answered while I'm doing the live and you're not part of the group, you can't submit it. Just send me an email, okay? And that way you can watch it when you watch the answer when you watch the replay. That's perfectly fine. And I hope everybody enjoys this, guys. This is a pretty big one. This is about basically releasing trauma cycles. I'm going to talk about trauma bonds. I'm going to be talking about how trauma affects the brain, your energy, looking at codependency as a trauma response, belief systems, breaking them down, how to rebuild them back up, and, basically manifestation techniques, guys. So it's going to be pretty big, and I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. So feminine's overall energies right now, stagnation. I feel a lot of feminines feel very stagnant right now. And what it is really is just, it's not the energy that's stagnant, it's feminine that's stagnant. And what this is telling me here is it's more of an overwhelming type of feeling where we feel like we can't do anything because we have so much coming at us, right? Right? So it's like we feel like the more we stand still, the better it will be. Some of you are feeling like you need to stand still because maybe there are other people around you, whether it's family, friends, maybe, a romantic partner or coworkers or whatever. You're afraid of making the wrong move, right? But keep in mind that in order to actually get things moving and to feel like you're moving is to actually take the next step yourself and to take charge of yourself. Please remember that you cannot control the things that happen around you. You cannot control people. You cannot control how they feel. You cannot control what they think any more than those other people can control what you think or how you feel or what you do. Okay, so I really feel like right now, Femme, you are kind of at the top of the staircase, and it's like you're just waiting for the right moment to go down. And this obviously shows a staircase spiraling down. But keep in mind, once that ball starts rolling, it's gonna go. Okay, and you cannot control the things that happen around you. The only thing you can control during this sequence of events that you're kind of on the precipice of is yourself. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Anger. See, I feel like Femme is dodging some anger right now, whether that's your anger, Femme, or anger from somebody else or whatever. I feel like what you're doing, you're trying to avoid dealing with the situation. That's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to avoid a sequence of events that you know is going to lead whether to anger, to a blow up, to falling out, to, basically something that is going to leave your sphere or leave your reality because you no longer resonate with. You can't control that. Okay, if you have decided that you're no longer going to accept something in your life, like on my podcast. By the way, guys, check out my podcast. I did put my podcast up yesterday. I'll post the link in the description box. But yesterday on my podcast, Wednesday. I'm so sorry. I don't know what day it is. On Wednesday on my podcast, I talked about this. I talked about releasing the things you no longer want to accept in your life. That may come with some challenges. Okay, because like for example. If you decide that you're only going to allow truth in your reality, you're going to start seeing the truth. And in some instances, it's going to shock you. And in some instances, it's going to be like, oh God, I really didn't want to see that. Right? So illusions are going to fall away. As you decide you only want to see truth, you're going to start seeing truth. You're going to start seeing through the bullshit. And you're going to start calling it out. Okay? Right? So femme, call yourself out on your bullshit right now. That's what you need to do, okay? Your third eye or your intuition or whatever is opening up right now to show you the things that you're wanting to align with, but you have to go through getting rid of the stuff you no longer align with first, and this may lead to an altercation of some kind. Okay? Just know that. And that's okay. That's okay. You cannot hold up the tower. I'm sorry. Like, you started this sequence. You started this. Okay, just like I said to Masculine on Monday, you made your decision. You've already made your decision. You made your choice. Okay? Source is showing you the sequence of events which may lead to, possibly triggers, possibly emotional responses, so on and so forth. Conflict. Okay? But it's showing you where you need to go in order to make this happen. Okay? So stop procrastinating. Okay? Stop sabotaging yourself. All right? Yeah. And get out of your fear. Open up your root chakra. Okay? Get out of your fear. Get out of your stagnation. Stop holding yourself still. Okay? And move. Move. Okay? Make the first move. Okay? All right, let's get a little bit deeper into Femme and see what's going on here. Yeah, Femme. Okay, so the wheel in reverse here, and of course it's a web. So when I think webs, in these particular depictions, I think lies, I think illusion, I think, what a web we weave when at first we practice to deceive, of course, right? Yeah, some of you are caught up in a web, really. Like the Matrix also comes to mind with this. Okay, and I know I was talking about glitches in the Matrix, guys. It's totally happening. Like, people are... okay. Really, the only time I drive anymore is to take my daughter to daycare and pick her up from daycare. But on my way to taking her, multiple times I have seen people glitch out in cars. Glitch out. Like, stop. Just stop. In the middle of the road. Just stop. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, there's nobody coming. There's no blinker on. There's no... Like, what are you doing? To where I have to go around them. And then once I go around them and then they start to go. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Like the first time that happened, I thought, okay, well maybe dude guy doesn't know where he is. Maybe it's an old person driving, whatever. Right? But it's happening over and over and over again, guys. People are like glitching out. It's the weirdest thing. So again, if you're noticing these things, just know, like you're doing something right. You're poking holes somewhere. Okay? I know I've had people on my Instagram page telling me they're seeing like their TVs turning on and off. This happened to me too. My TV's turning on and off. Like, things are glitching. It's crazy. Okay. So just know, Femme, like you're seeing it. You're seeing the web. You're literally seeing it. You're seeing what it's made of. And it's illusion. It's a house of cards. Okay. So this situation that you're in here that is sparking, it's like a spark that starts a forest fire. You set your intentions to see through the bullshit, and guess what? You're going to see through the bullshit. Source is going to make sure that happens for you. Be careful what you wish for, right? Because once you red pill, you can't go back. Not really. You can try, but you won't fit in. And the people who are blue pill, the people who have chosen the Matrix as their part of the life, and of course I'm using, metaphor here, okay, an allegory. But those who have chosen that, they're going to see you. And they're going to come after you in some way or another. Energetically, psychic. I've had psychic attack after psychic attack after psychic attack. I know I talked about this, but on Monday, I actually had somebody comment on my Masculine Monday. telling me I don't know what a twin flame is, and telling me I need to watch a bigger YouTuber. Now, they did this from a fake account that was deleted shortly thereafter, so it didn't even show up on my comments for it, but it showed up on my email. And the bigger YouTuber they named, I mean, first of all, I'm pretty sure it was that person, okay? And you want to come on my channel and call me out, go ahead, you can try. But when you come at me like that, I know I'm on the right track. And the reason they came at me like that is because they don't want me exposing them for what they are. Okay. A web of lies. You're spinning a web of lies. Person who had, not enough balls to even keep the comment up so I can call you out on your crap. Well, I'm calling you out on your crap now. Okay. And, guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're in the right when somebody comes at you like that. So, like, when you're having an argument with a narcissist, guys, a narcissist will double down. Like, when you strike a chord on a narcissist, when you make a point, you're on the right track when that narcissist comes at you, personally attacks you, starts making it about you, gaslights you. That's when you're in the right. This happens all the time, even in the government. If you have the audacity to call somebody out on their shit and they're in their narcissism, or they're attached to the matrix somehow, they're going to double down and they're going to come after you and make it sound like you don't know what you're talking about when you do. Okay. Reminder, guys, I'm in union. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So get out of that 3D that 3D mindset, femme. That's where you're at. You're still in this 3D mindset. And see, this depiction here is like 3D, it's broken. The pentacle is broken. Now, some might look at this and be like, oh, well, we all need to share. Okay, but in this instance, what this is telling me here is that femme feels like she's holding pieces of a puzzle. Are you putting it together yet, femme? Have you put it together yet at all? Because it might be time. Yeah, it might be time to connect those dots. Okay, to connect those dots and find out where this is leading you, because I guarantee you it's leading you actually where you want to go. Now, most of us, when we put out our intentions, we go, oh, okay, I'm setting my intentions, but then like we try to micromanage. And I talked about this before in a reading. We try to micromanage the manifestation. Like we try to actually manifest the steps that we need to take to get to our intention, but that's not how manifestation works. Okay, you set your net. I talked about this with a coaching client I just had, and my clients are amazing, guys. They're seeing great transformation. So if you're interested in a coaching session, book a free consultation with me. Let's see what we can do. But like I was talking to her about basically the secret of manifestation, and I'm not going to give too much away, but most of you should know that manifestation is more than just visualization. Okay, you have to feel where you want to be. Okay. But the problem is that for some reason, it's like you get stuck in the how. And that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to set the intention and the how will present itself. You don't manifest the how. Now, some of you have been trying to manifest things that are beyond your control. And so you have to be careful with manifestation, guys. So like this term manifesting union, and I'll be talking about this a little bit more on my free thing tomorrow, so join me if you're curious about this. Manifesting union. Okay, so the problem with this idea of manifesting union is that you cannot manifest a particular person, because that person has free will. That person is not going to come into union with you if they don't want union. If they are not in alignment with that goal and are not aligned with you and in that mutual like want of that thing, it's not going to happen. You can't force somebody against their free will to have union with you. That is not how that works. So there are a lot of twin flame coaches out there that are telling you can manifest your person just by believing that you're with them. And then what this does is this creates this little psychopath thing going on, that you have this relationship with somebody in your brain, in your head, that this other person is not actually acknowledging. And this is something else that I'm touching on tomorrow, guys, the difference between a trauma bond and an actual soul connection. Because a lot of people who think they're connected to a twin flame or a soul connection, you're not. Okay, I'm going to say that again. A lot of you who believe that this person that you're obsessed with, that you just can't get over, is your soul connection, is your twin flame, is not. Okay? And I don't care how many twin flame coaches you went to see who told you, yeah, this person's your person because you're obsessed with them. That is not how that works. And I'm here to drop truth bomb on you, femme, because some of you need to hear this. Okay? You've been trying to manifest a toxic trauma bond. You are in a trauma bond. I actually saw a post yesterday on Instagram that I re-shared or reposted or whatever, saying that love is when everything is not okay and you're hurt so bad and you still want the same person over and over and over again. No, that is a trauma bond. That is not love. Okay? You are being emotionally and mentally abused. Or you're emotionally and mentally abusing yourself. That is not love. That is anything but love. That is sick. Okay? And if you've got a twin flame coach or if you're following a twin flame reader who is perpetuating this and is in a way telling you that this trauma bond that you're in is a soul connection, first, get control of yourself because I know you're triggered right now. Second, you need to cut that cord too. Okay? Because that person is making money off of your vulnerability, your obsession, and you need help. Okay? And you need to help yourself by saying no. Okay? All right, fam. I love you. Please understand, everything I'm saying is coming from love. Okay? I speak truth, and I'm very authentic and very straightforward, and I do not sugarcoat. But all of my clients will tell you, and most of you who've been watching me for a really long time know that everything I say is for your understanding so you can figure out what is for your highest good. I'm just giving you the tools to succeed. Okay? So if this resonates with you and you're triggered, good. If this doesn't resonate with you, great, leave it. Don't need to comment hate in my channel. Okay? Now, that being said, femme, justice is coming for you. Karma is coming for you. If you perpetuate this continual toxicity, now there are some femmes out there that the toxicity basically is, again, wanting to force union with a person who may have a family dynamic or who may not want union or isn't even your person, whatever that means. Okay? Just because somebody told you that this person was your person does not mean they're your person. I had to learn this one the hard way. Again, you're talking to somebody who knows what they're talking about. Okay? And I covered this on my podcast on Wednesday as well. So if you're continuing and you decide you want to continue to go down this road, karma's going to slap you in the face so hard you won't know what day it is. Okay? Just be aware. Now, some of you who are watching my channel, you've actually figured this out. That this is what you've been doing, that this is the puzzle piece that's been missing, that this is the lie that you have been believing, and you're going, okay, I'm ready to get out of that. I'm cutting that cord. I seek truth, I seek balance, I seek peace, I seek justice. Okay, but just know, I mean, there's going to be an element of, you're going to have to deal with some stuff, and that's okay. That's okay. That's what I'm here for. Guys, that's what I'm here for. Okay? Is to help pick you up. Okay? But yeah, I mean, it's like Femme has been just kind of realizing, really, that she's been keeping herself stuck in this web of lies. But the truth, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's within reach, Femme. You can reach it. You can. But will you reach out your arms? Will you actually try? Will you actually do it? Okay, that's another one. Don't try, do it. Trying is, when you say I tried, that's just an excuse for why you didn't do something or why it didn't happen. I tried. Did you? Did you though? Yeah. So 6 of Cups in reverse. Like some of you, this is the illusion here, is that the person you've been pining after, the person who you've been putting so much energy in, the person you've been doing the work for, the person that somebody else told you was your soul connection is not. You've been lying to yourself, fam. Ooh, this is whoever I'm picking up on here is triggered as hell because I just got the Tower card. Boom, there you go. That's it right there. Here is your tower. It's tower time. Okay? Let's have tower time. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a tower. That. It's a tower for you. Okay? So, yeah. And I'm telling you, again, guys, everything I'm saying with love, believe it or not. Because I am trying, this is my mission, is I am trying to show people there is another way. You don't have to stay in this cycle of abuse, of narcissism, over and over and over again. Break free. Okay? Break free. Okay, and if this triggers you, ask yourself why. Right now. Ask yourself why you're triggered. Why have you been playing games with yourself? Why have you been trying to justify your stagnation? Why have you been trying to justify why you're not with your person? Why have you been trying to justify what excuses have you been making for yourself? Ask yourself that. What's keeping you from really crossing that divide? What's keeping you from cutting that cord? Fear. Fear. That's it. And when it comes to the person, the twin flames, whatever, you know, and this could apply to guys, this could apply to your purpose. Okay, I could be talking to some of you that are starting to realize that you've been lying to yourself about the fact that you have to stay in the matrix and that your purpose is literally your mission or whatever is waiting for you on the other side. You just have to go. Okay, so I'm talking to people about their person right now, but this could be anything, so take it as it resonates, all right? But then, it's the need. It's the fear of losing. Losing what? Well, gotta ask yourself this. What have you lost so far? Time, energy, sanity. Some of us have lost our wits during this journey. Trust me, I know, been there, done that. Okay? But it's fear, and I'm sorry, my dog is loud. It's fear of losing our person, that if I cut this cord with this person, I'll never manifest union. Maybe not with that person because that person is not yours. Nobody's really yours. That's the point. That person may not actually be your soul connection. Your soul connection may be waiting for you to cut that cord with this toxic person so that they can show up. But until you release it, it's not going to happen. Again, the new's not going to come in until the old leaves. Okay? All right, let's get some messages from Femmes to whoever. Ooh, I feel like I need some closure or some kind of resolution. Now, this is interesting because this has actually come up in some of my one-on-one sessions here. The closure that you need. Well, what closure do you need, Femme? If your idea of closure is that somebody else has to do something, do you see that? Do you see that? Somebody else has to do something for you to have closure? Why? I wish you would return to me. Now, maybe Femme is actually talking to herself right now, because a lot of Femmes have lost themselves in this matrix. They don't know who they are anymore. Been there, done that too. I lost myself for a while. I did. Okay? But I found myself again. So no, it's possible. It's 100% possible. Okay? Find it hard to resist you. We have such magnetic chemistry. Now be careful with this, Femme. What you might consider chemistry is really just your neurons, your trauma bond. What's the chemistry? Is it sexual chemistry? Do you vibe on an energetic level? Do you feel comfortable in the presence of this person, or do you feel drained? Think about it, please, okay? You can be very bossy and sensitive and cold at times. I know I can. This hurts me. Sorry that you're triggered, Femme. But I'm just telling you truth, okay? But if this is about your person, or whoever you're in here about, okay? I want you to evaluate this. Why does it hurt you? Okay. Is it that they're bossy and insensitive? Really? Are they rude to you? Do they treat you horribly? Are they cold to you? Do they withhold emotion? That sounds like emotional abuse to me. Or are you perceiving this to be the case? Ask yourself a question, okay? And I feel like you're hiding something. Now, if you've got a masculine who's hiding something from you, or they're hiding you, see? Be careful. Be careful. You may not be in a soul connection. Please understand. Let's take a chance. Now, Femme, this is really, I think, you need to take a chance. You need to take a chance somewhere. Okay, you need to take a leap of faith. You need to cut a cord. You need to take action. Again, you're in stagnation because you refuse to move. Again, this could apply to the fact that you've been in this twin flame matrix for a little while and nothing's happening. There's no progress. You may have been in it for 5, 10 years and you're not with your person. Don't blame your person. Look at yourself, okay? All right, let's get some messages from your higher self, Femme. So stop the mind chatter. You are safe. So Femme, some of you are still overthinking here. You are overthinking. Okay? But within a few months, you're going to start. If you take the steps that you need to take, that you have been shown over and over and over again that you need to take, that you keep ignoring, within a few months, you won't be able to deny the fact that you have gone where you wanted to go. Does that make sense? Like, you will see the fruits of your labor. Yeah, there's no need to worry. So Femme, whatever decision you need to make, again, it could be your person, it could be a job, it could be your mission, whatever decision you're needing to make right now, don't worry about it. Just don't. Because all you're going to do is manifest worry. Now, Cinda's masters are guiding you. So pay attention. Okay? Stop sabotaging yourself. Yeah, healing is on the way. So trust and stand your ground. Okay? Stand your ground. Stay sovereign. All right. Let's get some advice from Source for you, Femme. And then I'll end with some... Oh, wow. Wow. I got both of these out at the same time. So Divine Counterpart and Twin Flame. So I knew it. I knew. Like, this has to do with the connection. So if you're watching this today, most of you who are watching this, it has to do with a counterpart or a twin flame. But I got both of them. Okay? So obviously, some of you are here about this. Okay? And some of you desire this so much that you're willing to see it in anyone. Okay? Now, that being said, some of you, this person, may be your person, your twin flame, your counterpart, your soulmate, whatever. But at the end of the day, if they are hurting you, if they are abusing you, you do not have to put up with that, even if, it's a big if, they are your person. All right? You don't. I love you, but I don't love your behavior. I am refusing to accept your behavior. That may be the catalyst they need to make changes, if that is in fact your person. But either way, you're choosing you. You choose you, boo-boo. Okay? Realignment, yes. Shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. Bingo. That's exactly what I've been talking about this entire reading. Some of you, your perspective has already changed. And this reading is literally just a confirmation that you know what you're doing. You're good. Okay? But for those of you who are still stuck in this matrix and you're still spinning your wheels, this is the wake-up call you needed. This is the tower you needed. You're welcome. Glad to help. Obsession. Boom! Boom! I mean, come on. Source validates me a lot. Focusing too much on one situation, the need to step back. Again, you're spinning your wheels. You're overthinking. And some of you are obsessing. over a person, over a situation, over whatever you've been obsessing. And that's toxic, number one. And it's also a trauma response. It is a trauma response. And I'll go into that more tomorrow too. Okay? All right. And energy activation. Yes, some of you are being activated. Your divine femme, holy power is being activated right now. And the old paradigm is falling away. Let it. Please, just let it. For your sake. Not for mine. For yours. Let it fall away. If you have been praying for union with your person, you may be getting signs that the person that you're currently obsessed with is not your person. You need to cut that so that your true person can come in. I don't care who told you and how many times they told you that this person that you are obsessing about, that you have a trauma bond with, is your person. Source is telling you something different. Who are you going to listen to? Dude guy over here who makes hundreds and maybe thousands of dollars stirring up people's vulnerabilities and fears and obsessions to keep himself rich? Or are you going to listen to Source, who is acting in your highest good? What do you think? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to end with some affirmations for Femme. I just want you guys to know the advice that I give you is advice that I've followed myself. I only ever give you advice for things that I've already done because I know they work. Okay? All right, Femme. I am peace. I love this one. Find your peace, Femme. Find your peace. Stop fighting with yourself. Stop. Just stop. Stop. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. Find your peace. Peace. Okay? Be at peace. Yeah, no. Be peace. You are peace. I am peace. I am peaceful. I am in peace. Okay? Ooh, my ego is in service of my soul, meaning your ego does not control you. You control your ego. And I trust my soul's divine timing. Trust your soul. Trust your soul's calling. The person, if you are ordained to come together with a person in this lifetime, that person already exists. What you're doing is you're energetically aligning yourself with that person so that you are magnetically drawn together. Now, this works for anything. It's not just your person. Okay? It could be your dream job. It could be your I don't know, you want to buy a Maserati. Whatever. Your financial abundance. Whatever. It works for everything. Okay? You just can't mess with free will. Just remember that. Okay? I am in the service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. So remember, embody love and bring love into the situation. Release the fear and the toxic shit. Okay? I have arrived. I am where I always will be in love. Divine Creator, help me to release all that is not love with ease and grace. I say that every day to myself. It works. Okay? I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. You're both. So we're human. So we make mistakes. To err is human. To forgive is divine. Forgiving yourself is the most divine thing you can do. Okay? Forgiveness is for you. All right? Okay? All right. I really hope this helped, guys. If it has, please like, share, subscribe. And I hope it didn't beat you up too much, Femme. But, you know, some of you, you need those wake-up calls. And that's what I'm here to do. You know, I'm here to just wake you up so that you can actually step into your purpose. You can step into what's actually good for your soul. You know, whatever it is that you're needing to do next. Okay, just know I'm here to guide you to that next step. Okay? Love you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.